Hi everyone, I'm super excited today to host our very first Savitri interview podcast. My name is Agdana, I am the lead of the marketing department, and today with us is Andrea, our founder and CEO. So Andrea, how is going today? How is your mood for today's interview?
It's good. I'm excited for our first interview, so I hope all things we will touch today, our community will be happy to receive the answers.
Great. So today our interview will include a lot of different topics that our community is anticipating to hear and answers from you. So today we will talk things about like what is our vision, what is our mission, what it will be about in our white paper, what's our technology about, some questions about our governance and etc. So let's dive in. What I want to start in is firstly to add some context into the about our vision and mission. So today in the world, in the rapidly evolving cryptocurrency landscape, the success of project it hugely relies not only on the technological innovation but also on a clear and compelling mission. So according to the study by the University of Surrey, up to 90% of blockchain and technology initiatives within a startup businesses fail. So if I quote the researchers have exposed a fundamental truth about the technology that many have hailed as the future of businesses. Without strong leadership and clear vision, startups are likely to collapse under weight of their own ambitions. So these statistics, I think it clearly undermines that the critical importance of having well-defined vision and mission. So the projects that lack this foundation often struggle to gain the traction, leading to the disengagement from potential users and, of course, investors. So a clear mission, it not only guides the project in its strategic development, but also fosters the trust and alignment within the community. And in this context, I think it's crucial to examine the mission and vision that Savitri can provide and the insights of our strategic approach. So, Andrea, could you share Savitri's mission and vision, and how and why the idea to build a Savitri was born?
Yes, so I'm completely agreed with you. Today, the blockchain project, a lot of time they fail for one reason, because they don't build with one vision and one real mission. So the people feel these things, and they usually make the project for hype. So what the people want in that moment, for the speculative way. For this reason, I wanted from the beginning to create one new type of project where we have the real infrastructure, we have the real service, and the people feel these things from the beginning. Because it's the people take a decision in based on instinct. So the people feel inside when we speak if our project is good or not. And my vision and my mission with the Savitri is to create a new kind of network, blockchain, technology, where the human is the center, where the human matter, where the people are not just one user, but are part active inside the network. And this idea is born several years ago, because my experience, I started 13 years ago to work in blockchain with different companies, but I understand every time the people create the service, but don't take care about the user. So for this reason, I start to think and I develop this idea.
Thank you very much for your answer. So from what you just told, we can understand that one of the main visions and the missions of Savitri is to put the human in the center of the technology, as well as create something which is not just some rhetorical or possible only in the mind technology, but something tangible that we can apply in the real life. So taking in account those principles that you just told, how do you think how do these guiding principles influence your strategy and differentiate the Savitri in this saturated market?
So, in first, we want to be completely different. No, we don't want to create something just for hype. So we don't want our users think we are one project for short term, we are one project where they can speculate and take some profit immediately. We want our user understand here we are speaking about one infrastructure for the future and one activities for the future. So my first message I wanted to share every time with the members of our community is one. You today are the center of something. You must to understand here we are not speak about something today we have the project, tomorrow we will not have. This one is one project for long vision, and we want our community is ready to support us not just with the financial, but first with the activities, with their voice, because we want to listen also the feedback from them.
So, Andrea, thank you very much for your answer. I want to proceed to the next question. So, as we know, in the industry, there are plenty of the problems. So, as we know, people, they don't have enough of a trust to the projects and to the new companies because of the speculations, and that sometimes people just here for the cash and grab, and that the technology itself, it's so energy consumption that there is a big problem about the scalability and so on and so on. We can countlessly name every problem, but I want to ask, is there any specific problems that Savitri aim to solve, and why it's so important to address and solve them today?
The problem are various problems. The first problem is about the access, because today the blockchain, especially the blockchain layer 1, has one big problem. Are created for one niche. So when you create something for one niche, is good in the beginning, but after the market adoption is very difficult. Also, the people, they don't feel they are part of something, because all blockchain, they born with the idea they want to be decentralized, but today all of them, they move step by step in one system, centralized or federate. And this one is because they use the competition inside their system. So for this reason, Savitri has different and aims to resolve different problems. The first problem is about the decentralization. So create one network where we have the real decentralization. Second problem, we want to create one system where the people can use in the real life, not just for a transaction. The transaction is one activity. It's not for create the new token, for create the new NFT, not. It's for create and for use in the real life of people, because blockchain can change the life of people.
So when you talk about your vision mission, what I notice is that you always include the people, because you don't try to separate people and technology as something, not related to each other, but something that is so interconnected. And also, it seems that you want to create a technology that serves to the people first, and not the other way around. So that's why I'm also curious, how do you envision Savitri impacting your users, as well as does it have like a broader focus on the broader audience, maybe not even the blockchain enthusiasts and related, but the people who relate themselves as outsiders?
Yes, so I speak every time the user like the center of our project, because the blockchain can exist, but without the user, the blockchain cannot exist, cannot evolve, cannot be used. For this reason, I like to speak every time first about the user, because the user, they are the real engine and the real future. For my vision, the user, they don't need to be just simple people can make one message, one transaction in blockchain or something like this, but they must to has one voice inside the project. For this reason, Savitri is one technology where the voice of people matter, and is important for us, and we want everyone can speak with their voice, obviously by the blockchain.
Mm-hmm. So, looking ahead, is there any future goals or milestones that you plan to achieve?
Oh, we have a lot of goals. So we, in the next, like I said before, we have this project is a one long way. We are speaking about one project for long terms. Mm-hmm. So for this reason, for example, our blockchain, for say something, for anticipate something, for example, our tokenomics, our coins will be released in 50 years, because we believe one technology like blockchain must be used and must be concrete, bring something for the life of people, especially in the future. But one of them is the application, for example, bring the application in healthcare, smart city, in the not just DeFi, not just financial service, but also educational system, all activities necessary for improve the life of people and for make easier the life of people.
So right now you just told that there is a different applications of a Savitri, so you can apply it in the industry like a DeFi, healthcare, supply chains, logistics, and so on and so on. And that's why I want to ask you, why did you decide that right now it's a time for Savitri? Is there any specific trends or the challenges that is brought up in the industry that you thought it's necessary to address them now?
In first, for answer to these questions, I must say before where I come. So where I started about these things. So I started 5 years ago after to work with a different blockchain company for 13 years, and 5 years ago I started to work with my wife about our project, blockchain project for B2B and B2G. In that application, we have spoken with a lot of companies, entities, governments, and we see every time they have several problems. The first problem is the privacy, because they didn't want to share their data with everyone, and the blockchain available today in the market has this problem. After, we have the problem about the usage of blockchain. So the entities, universities, companies, for them it's difficult to integrate. And the last one is the access to the data. So they don't want give the full access of data for everyone, but in the same time they want to increase the automation. So for this reason, Savitri come in my mind because it's necessary today. Today, the company is necessary one new way for resolve the problem about, for example, the security of their data, the privacy, and the usage.
So, Andrea, thank you very much for your answer. Actually, your answer about your experience previously leads to our next session. It's about your experience before. So I think not only me, but also our community are interested about your previous experience as a blockchain enthusiast, as a leader in the related fields. And also it's proven that the strong leadership and proven experiences are key to navigating challenges and sustaining growth. So, for example, a recent analysis by Lettice Fund revealed that about 80% of crypto startups funded in 2020, they remain operational despite the market turbulence, largely thanks to the experienced teams and clear strategic direction. So, Andrea, for these past weeks, you have participated a lot in different MEAs, where you have speak with different communities, and also you are planning to do the more in the future. And during that MEAs, you have mentioned several times that you have 13 years of experience in managing the company, that you have been a long time crypto enthusiast, that you have even read one of the first published white papers of Ethereum. And this background clearly brings valuable insights and credibility to Savitri's approach. So I think your background is admirable. So could you tell us more about your experience about your leading to the company Prometheus chain system that you have mentioned before, and how it prepared for building Savitri?
Okay, yes, so about your questions, yes, the experience with the Prometheus changed me. yes, it's not a first experience like managing company, because I managing other company before, but this time I learn how I can share with my team, my vision in one project like this. So I believe the Prometeo teach me to be ready today here for share my vision and my mission with the community, but also with the team.
I want to make one clarification to provide some context for our audience. So Prometeo Change System is a company that largely provides B2B to B2G services, blockchain services, right?
Yes, so Prometeo is our blockchain company specialized in solution for B2B and B2G. Especially we worked in different sectors, not just in financial sector, but we worked for transport, supply chain, cold chain. We worked also for healthcare, education, environment monitoring. All this sector we have touched with our solution, and we have developed not just the service, the service ready for blockchain, but we have developed our blockchain, our own blockchain, distributed between the partners. So we have make experience, and we understand very well the problem and how we can resolve this problem.
So I want to also clarify one more time about your experience to provide again more context. So initially you started as a crypto enthusiast who read variety of the white papers, who investigated this field, take more information, who contributed himself in the different projects. Then you started the company Prometeo Change System, which largely provides the B2B to B2G solutions. And then you created the Savitri. And I want to ask a question now. What are the key lessons that you learned from working for a B2B to B2G blockchain solutions? Because it's largely different from what people are used to think about the blockchain. In their mind, maybe for the outsiders, it could be mostly about the speculation, about creating a token just for sake of creating, pumping up and then exiting when it's mostly beneficial for the founders. And the B2B, B2G is totally different because you have obligations in front of the company you make a contract with, you have an obligation in front of a government, and you cannot just go and escape from your responsibilities.
Yes.
And what are the key lessons that you learned from that?
So I learned first you need to create one technology in based on what the people need and what the people wants. After I understand it's very important, you don't need to impose your idea. You need to adapt your idea to the real needs of people. So for this reason, I say every time, with a Savitri, I want to listen the voice from my community and bring this voice for us, because who can better tell us and send us the feedback if it's not our community and the people use our technology. So the feedback is important when you speak with a B2B and B2G, but it's more important when you speak with a B2C like today.
So I especially like your words about that. You don't just create something for creating, but you do something that could be adapted by the people and for their needs. Because it's easy to create something every day, but it's not so easy to create something really useful and something that caters to the needs of people. And I want to also follow up that it is obvious that team's experience is a very crucial asset in the growth of the company and in the growth of the project. And I want to ask how your team's experience and your leadership experience stand out in this crowded blockchain market.
So our team is various. We have a lot of people with a different experience. We have people with the decades of experience in programming, in project management, in IoT, in communication, And we have also the young guys with good knowledge, with high skill, and with a PhD in artificial intelligence, with a master in blockchain, master in IT service. So our team is various. And I believe it must be like this because people with a different age, with a different experience, can bring different idea, different vision. And me, I like so much when the people can work with me and share their vision with me and give me the opinion.
Mm-hmm. And one question that we will end this section with: is there any tough challenge or a problem that you and your team overcame in the past year of starting Savitri? Could you please share about that?
We have found a lot of different challenges. We have found the first challenge, yes, obviously, like every entrepreneur was about financial, but it's a problem because from the beginning we wanted to make with our decision. We didn't want has any influence from no one, investors, business angel. We wanted to be completely independent and make what we thought is necessary to do. And yes, it was the most difficult way for make these things. After we have find a different challenge, and we continue to find a challenge, but for the challenge for us are not a problem. And the second challenge was because we changed completely our paradigm from one system completely in competition between the node and the other things in the blockchain. Today we are changing this paradigm. We are changing our approach. So this one needed time for to be done. And today we are in the way for finally release everything for everyone.
Thank you very much for your answer. Now I want to transition for our next section is about technology and innovation. So blockchain technology is advancing faster than ever before, and many projects they claim to be scalable, they claim to be energy efficient, being the sustainable, but actually very few truly deliver their promises. And according to the recent research, global blockchain energy consumption has become a major concern. And with some networks, they consume more electricity than some countries annually, which is pretty shocking, I think. And consequently, this has increased the demand for the next generation layer 1 blockchain that prioritizes speed, sustainability, and the energy efficiency. Savitri positions itself as a layer 1 blockchain solution that offers high throughput through reaching 230,000 TPS with a near zero fees and a 75% reduction in the energy consumption compared to the traditional networks. And this combination, it aims to address scalability and environmental concerns, simultaneously making the blockchain technology more accessible to the people who deem themselves as outsiders. And also there is a big problem about the accessibility and the entrance barrier. So Andrea, with so many blockchain projects out there, technology and innovation are key to differentiators. And could you tell us more about the core technologies that power Savitri? And how does architecture addresses the scalability, the sustainability challenges that exist today in the blockchain space?
Yes, so our core technology for Savitri, and where we are very different from the other, is proof of unity. It's our mechanism of consensus. It's completely different. Our approach is one new approach. So, today all blockchain. We are speaking about Bitcoin, we are speaking about Ethereum, we are speaking about Solana. It is one system where we have the competition between the nodes. And the competition can be good, but every time the competition is necessary for the competition, increase the difficulties. So it's necessary to increase the amount of resources necessary. It's necessary to increase the energy. And it's necessary to change the device, for example, for Bitcoin. And this one is a big problem because we waste resources, energy, and in the end, however, all technology, all this type of blockchain are moving from one system decentralized in one system completely centralized or federated. And this one is a big problem. It's not safe for the user. So for this reason, Savitri, I like define Savitri like the first blockchain mobile first. So our scope is to bring the blockchain with every device for reduce the waste of energy, for increase the decentralization, because everyone will be able to join with just one phone, just one simple mobile, and is not necessary the new mobile. And after with our mechanism of consensus proof of unity, we can increase the speed and reduce the time of confirm, because for us the trilemma doesn't work. So the trilemma, so decentralization, security, and speed. Today, all blockchain has challenged to resolve this trilemma, but because they use the same approach, the competition. In our case, we have the collaboration, and this trilemma we have resolved because we have the decentralization because we are mobile first. We have the speed because we have reduced the time of confirm for the single transaction, and we work in parallel with a different group. And the last one, we have our security, because with a collaboration, before to confirm one transaction, however, we need to control with the other nodes before. So for this reason, our biggest value and points for increase and reduce the energy, for increase the speed and reduce the energy, is our proof of unity.
Thank you very much for such a detailed technical information. So some of our audiences, including me, because I'm a part of a marketing department, they may not be so familiar with the technological terms. It may be like a buzzwords for them, just not so understandable. And I want to ask you, how does Savitri integrate the AI, IoT, and the real-world infrastructure, but in a way that also would be understandable for our audience?
Yes, so it's we can imagine in this way. Today, when you use the artificial intelligence, when you use IoT, you use every time one centralized system. When you use one centralized system, it's every time you have one point of fail, because the one system centralized can be attacked from someone, or can be someone can use your data how they want without you know. So it's a one black box. For this reason, we have completely changed this approach, and we have integrated the IoT devices. And why we have integrated? Because for the company, for the people, it's necessary to integrate the IoT devices maybe with the legacy system, and with the systems not ready for the IoT. Also, they want to increase the automation, so they want to start to use, for example, smart contract, automatic activities in base the data they receive, all without the dependence of one centralized system. About the artificial intelligence, today when you use ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Gemini, Cloud, many other, all of them has one point of fail. Everyone, they use one centralized system, server, controlled by the company. You cannot verify where come from this data, who has provided this data, the origin of data. And also when you use the artificial intelligence, you provide more data for them for train the artificial intelligence. So, for this reason, with our approach, where we have one system completely decentralized, we can permit to the people to use the blockchain to use the artificial intelligence and in the same times to train the artificial intelligence, but without share the data with us. So they still own, they still be the owner of this data. They still have the full control of data. So for this reason, the integration IoT and the artificial intelligence is a very big point of advantage for Savitri.
So the issue about the AI and that every day we actually provide our data without knowing it or not is an enormous issue, and I think that most of the people, they don't even realize the scale and the importance of it. And even if we track all of the things that you mentioned before, I think we can really understand that Savitri is really a value-driven and a human-first company. So by your answer is that you value the people's security, you want it, the technology to be accessible even from the mobile phones, even the name of the proof of unity. So you want people to be united and collaborate them in the one single ecosystem and network. Without someone overpowering each other or creating some unfair conditions, which I think is very admirable and is a really Savitri way of saying that we want to change the paradigm of the world, that it's supposed to be different and fair from the beginning, but for some reasons it's not, and is that we are here to change all of these things. So thank you for your answer, and I want to ask, what are the future technological developments that community can expect from Savitri?
And we have a different ideas. The first idea is we would like to create the first network can work without internet, just with the radio waves. And why that? Because it's necessary in many areas. The people doesn't have access to internet, or the internet is not enough good for use blockchain, for use different service, but they still need to use maybe. So we want to create that type of solution. Also, and this one is one technology we have already tested in our B2B solution. To create the first system of messaging, chatting, and calling completely blockchain based. So that it will be the next step, like one new type of service where everyone will be free to call, send a message, send a file, but they are sure we will not see any information about that because we don't want to know. For us, the privacy is very important, and the security of data of our community is very important.
Thank you very much for your answer. And now we are transitioning from the technological section to the white paper and whitelist, which I'm personally excited about because it's involved mostly about marketing work. So in the crypto world, a well-crafted white paper is more than just a technical document. It's almost like a sacred book of every company or a project, because it's a roadmap that outlines their project's vision, technology, and strategy. And also it serves as a trust-building tool for a community and investors. However, most of the projects rush or neglect this step, leading to the uncertainty and some skepticism. So recent analysis showed that over 70% of blockchain projects face skepticism, partly due to unclear or overly technical white papers that fail to communicate the values clearly. Transparency around token sales and whitelist processes has also become essential to building long-term credibility, especially as investors become more cautious after several high-profile exit scams and broke polls. So Savitri's white paper, we have recently published our white paper. We're very happy about it. And in that white paper, we aim to articulate our project's mission, technology, our community strategy, while the whitelist also offers supports to chance to participate and fostering trust, engagement from the start. So Andrea, the white paper is a foundational piece of any blockchain project. And could you tell us the key messages and details Savitri white paper highlights? And also, how does it help potential users and investors understand the project better?
So our white paper is our Bible. So, but in the same time, is one document where everyone can understand what we are doing. So in a white paper, for the people, it will be possible to understand in first the problem we want to resolve, the challenge we want to resolve. After, how we can resolve. So the people will find about proof of unity, monolith block, the integration, artificial intelligence integration, IoT, and all our futures. After, the people will find our tokenomics. That tokenomics is very important because for the people it's necessary to understand first how every savvy coin will get the value in the future, how they can use it. That after, the advantage of savvy and the advantage to use one token like savvy vote. All these things will be inside this general first version of white paper. Also, the people will find analysis about the market, analysis about the challenge we can have in the future. So the regulation, the challenge about the technical side, the challenge about the market adoption, and how we want to address these problems. So I believe this white paper, it will be one map for the people for understand. Obviously, in the future we will release more technical white paper where we will speak more about proof of unity, monolith blocks, and all futures. But for now, we want to give one general overview, not just for one niche, but for everyone, because everyone must have the opportunity to read one document and understand what we are doing. About the whitelist, me too, I'm happy, I'm excited because we have opened this list for all our community, for permit to our community to not just the people outside, but also to be part inside with us. And this whitelist will permit to the people to access not just one special price in our private sale, bonus, but in first they will get the vote, more vote than the other people, because we believe who can help us, who can join in our private sale or pre-sale now, they will take the best decision for the network, because they want this network growth.
So you mentioned that our white paper, it balances the technical terms as well as the terms that general audience can understand. Personally, I want to elaborate on that because Andrea is a creator of the white paper. However, I have edited several parts of the white paper, mostly about like challenges, the possible adoptions in the industries and market. And what I want to say is that as a non-expert in the blockchain field, but more like maybe enthusiast and a person who works in the field, I think that this white paper that I tried to create in the parts that I worked is really balances between those things, because I tried to introduce the information that is understandable for a general audience. So we start first from the challenges, then we went about why it is important to solve this issue now, why our project Savita and our technologies could be the possible solutions, and then we lead to the more technical parts, and then at the end with the possible markets and the industries for adoption. So I want to say that this white paper is really for the different kind of audiences, and in the future we will publish even more, but the detailed ones that will solely focus on the technologies. You also mentioned that people that join the whitelist, they have several benefits. I want to focus that on the vote that you told. So it's a system that helps to impact the governance process of Savita. Could you please elaborate on that?
Yes. So today, if we see the blockchain has one different approach to the vote. So the vote, who has the vote has more power. So are the people, for example, with more computational power, has more resources, has more resources in staking, but this one is not the right approach, because who make this kind of things, so invest money, not every time take the right decision, especially for the user. So for this reason we have created our Savvy Vote. Savvy Vote is one token. The people will earn this token automatically. Say they can. It's not possible to sell. It's not possible to send to the other people. But it will be one token necessary for vote for the new update about our network, and for also propose the new things, new features inside our network. And this vote is possible to earn from different activities. Every activity is inside the network, so transaction, participation like a node or light node, deploy the new AI model, train AI model, usage. All these things, all activities permit to earn some amount. Obviously, with a whitelist, we permit to our early supporter to earn double of them. So, if one normal person will earn, for example, one vote every 100 transactions, they will earn 2 votes. And why that? Because whoever we believe, who invest today, who stay with us today in this initial moment, they will be able to take the best decision for the network, because they are here not just for speculation, but they are here because they believe in our mission and vision.
Yeah, because we really value the people who started supporting us from early on, and we want to give them something as valuable as they provided us. And I think that's also admirable that even in our part of the technology, we included some parts that are our way of thinking, saying thank you to our community. And also it's very important to ensure that we have transparency, because transparency keeps trust from our community, the people who support us. And I want to ask, how does Evitri ensure the transparency and the integrity in the whitelist process?
So, in first, our whitelist it's one whitelist closed. What means this whitelist permit to the people to access, but until 10,000, not more. And why that? Because we don't want attract everyone. We want to attract who believe in us and who believe in our project. After the whitelist, it will be the way for show to everyone we are transparent, because everyone will be able who will be joined in our whitelist to join in one special room inside our Discord, where they will have the direct contact with us. They will speak with us. They will address us maybe problems, maybe feedback. They one time per week or one time per month we will create one AMA private just for them, where we will answer to their questions. So, and we want to see the feedback. So the whitelist is not just one list for access to the private sale, but especially for us is same like we open our family for the new member. So for this reason, come, because we love when we have new members, and the new members can bring us new value and new ideas.
Speaking of our community as a family, so could you share, please, which feedback have you already received so far from the community about the white paper and the whitelist?
So from the whitelist, we have received a very good feedback. Just in 1 week, just with the organic approach, we have reached almost 4,000 applications, and we have also received more than around 2,000 messages to support Twitter, in Twitter, everywhere about our project and our approach for the whitelist. Obviously, like I say, we are happy. We want to increase. We want to spread more. But we want also the people feel when they are with us, they are not with one project. They are with one family.
Thank you very much, Andrea, for your answer about the white paper and whitelist. And now we will transition to our next section. It's about addressing some concerns that, of course, community and people will have. In the blockchain and the crypto space, skepticism runs high due to numerous cases of projects that promised big but failed to deliver, or worse, disappeared with investors' funds, which I think is very bad and terrible. And marketing tactics that feel overly aggressive can sometimes amplify these doubts that people think, oh, they're now doing their aggressive marketing just to maximize their profit and then disappear somewhere. And leading to potential users and investors to question the project's intentions and longevity. So building genuine trust is one of the keys to creating the trust between project and the community, because it brings the transparency, clear communication and open engagement with the community. And it shows that the project is here for a long haul and not just a quick hype. And at Savitri, we understand that these concerns deeply and are committed to maintaining the transparency and fostering a reliable ecosystem and relationship with our community. So, Andrea, could you please answer that? In a market where trust is everything, how does Savitri approach building and maintaining credibility with your community, and especially with the light of concerns about aggressive marketing that happens a lot in the crypto space?
Okay, so about your questions is very important question. So today the credibility is everything, especially in the crypto market. Today the crypto market is one word where who is the beginner is afraid, and they think every time the project, all projects are scam. So for this reason, the first things, and I believe is the most important things, we are transparent. So our communication is not one over-promise every time. We don't promise, you will do 1000% in 1 month. We don't promise you, you will be a millionaire with $1. But we can promise you one thing. We can promise to everyone we are transparent now, and we will be all time transparent. Like company, we will put 1000% of our efforts for make the project, and also in first me, in the future also my team. I want every time the people listen not just my voice, but see my face. And me, I want to put my name, because I believe in what I'm doing in this moment. I believe what are the advantages for the people in the future, and I want guarantee with my name the people with us, they will not lose something, but they will learn a new technology, they will learn a new service, they will learn a new solution for them. After, how I can do that? Just in the last 2 weeks, I make around 10 different AMA. And I want to continue like this for the next month, because I believe the people need in first listen from me what is Savitri, what is our mission, what is our vision, and I want they feel what I say is true. And in the same times, in the future, I want every time give the update for our community. Update about the technology, the update about our future partnership, so they will be informed. They will not have just in front of one black box and after they need just to wait. Not. They will be part with us. So I want the community, they are involved with us in every single step. Until we will release our mainnet, and they will take the control about the future of mainnet.
Yes, especially about AMA, I think I want to clarify that AMA is not just a part of our marketing strategy, but it's also our way to ensuring that we have a direct communication with our audience. So that during every MAA, you are asked questions, you answer the questions, and also at the end, some of the people get picked to answer the questions. And actually, I noticed that even some of our ambassadors, their questions were picked during the MAA, which I was very happy about. And that also we recently hosted a private MAA, so it was for a group of private investors. And I want to ask you a question. So every day you receive so much different feedbacks and opinions about the project, which could be both positive and negative. And how do you handle criticism and skepticism from the community and the potential investors?
So, the most important dupes I see from the investors is one. They every time ask me, how you can guarantee you will do this project? And they say every time, I cannot guarantee something. I cannot make one contract. I cannot make these things. But I can guarantee one thing. Me and my team, we have 100% or 1000% of our efforts for bringing these things for everyone. Also, I can guarantee I will make these things because we have already started to work for 1 year about these things. It's not one thing we have in the mind and we will see in the future. We have worked in the last year with our money, with our financial, about these things. And why that? Because we wanted to bring something concrete for the people, and not maybe in 1 year, 2 years, but in some months. In this way, I can say, I have received different questions about just about these things, because the people are afraid. They put the money, and after, like you say, the people run with the bags. It's not our case. Also, we have our experience. We have our company. We work with important companies in different fields: oil and gas, retail. We work also with the governments, universities. So we don't want to lose our face about these things. So it's not for us. It's has more value our face, our name, than the amount we can take from the people. And also, it's our mission. So it's not just one project for us. It's not. I like to say it's the same like one son. So this one I want to take care, grow, and after, when he will be adult, he will be independent. He will go, and he will go. In this case, with the support of community.
Thank you very much about your answer. And what are the key values that guide your team in maintaining the integrity and the trustworthiness? Because, as you told, people want guarantees, but we cannot always guarantee them something, especially in the field as a blockchain and the crypto industry. So what is your opinion on how we can at least provide the basic integrity and trustworthiness?
So, in first, the transparency. So, my team, when we will release our first version of testnet open testnet for everyone, we will give for everyone the access to our audits, the documents from the external audit or external company for certify our network, our blockchain, our technology, and in the same times I want every time share with the people the real message, the real news, and not just something for catch the attention. So in the future I will update every time when I will have some important news for our community. Can be partnerships, can be the new application, can be the new solution or the challenges, and after the solution we find for resolve the challenges.
Thank you very much for your answers. And now we are going on for our last section is about what actions can our community do in order to participate in Savitri, because Savitri is not only for the tech people who can make the coding or who works only with computers, and it seems that so out of reach for most of the people, but it's also open for everyone in a way that they think is meaningful and helpful to contribute. And as we wrap up that conversation, success isn't just about the technology that we provide, but it's also about the people who contribute and surround us. And engaging and participating early in our projects through the whitelisting or through the programs that we have. For example, we have an ambassador program going on. It influences our growth speed because when we have the certain influence from the community, it helps us to create a direction and sense of belonging that most of people want to have in the projects. So what are the best ways for people to get involved with Savitri right now?
So right now, like I mentioned before, we believe in the voice of people. And we believe in the activities of people. So for this reason, like you said before, we have opened our ambassadors program. Ambassador program are not just the influencer or people can work for social media, for content, but are also the people can explain, can make the onboarding for the beginner, can show the opportunities, can create the new way for the people for approaching to this technology. We have the plan for the future to open together with our ambassador offline the academy, Savitri Academy, and in this program we will support with a grant the young developers when they want to create something inside the Savitri. In the same times, we want also our community share with us the feedback. So not just they are passive to wait, but they must be proactive with us. So they must come and give us the feedback. They can tell us, these things we like it, these things we don't like it. You must improve, for example, these things you must improve. We can change. So we believe in the proactive action from the people, and we believe the people can bring us the value.
Yeah, I especially agree with the part about feedback, because we have our Telegram group chat in the channel where every day a lot of people, they suggest some new things that sometimes I even didn't think of implement as a part of marketing strategy, and they open our eyes to more things and they create more suggestions. And that we also have an ambassador group chat where people make their proposals. So it's not that you are the loner here, it's that you are surrounded with people who are like-minded. And this is what I really admire also about our strategy, is that our strategy is not hype-driven. So if you look at our social medias, you cannot find nowhere the claims that tomorrow you'll become again millionaire with the $1. But it's actually our community who always hype us. They're always so supportive of us because we're just saying things that we do. We do not claim something much more that we cannot deliver. And people see that we are doing our things, they start to believe us. So I see every day a lot of comments about that. They believe that this project will go to the moon, that they will shoot with us something more, and that will go like long term, and that they believe in us, and etc., etc. So that's why I think that our strategy that we are led by community is really important for us as a project, but also it's what differentiates us from others.
Yes, after we need to say one thing. Until now, we didn't use any service paid for attract the people.
Yes.
So we use the voice of our people, the voice of our community. So all our engagement are organic because the people came to us immediately because someone go to speak. So me, I want these things also for the future. Our ambassador, the people believe in Savitri. They will be our first point of contacts with also for example, people from the smallest village in the middle of nowhere. They don't know nothing about the blockchain, but if one ambassador, he will go there, maybe he will teach to them to come with us. So we want to be open. We are welcome for everyone who wants to be our team members in the ambassador program, and we are very happy about that because we believe in the people.
So yes, you told that we're so grateful for people, and for that we have a whitelist which provides certain benefits and bonuses for our supporters. So can you briefly list all of them, because we discussed them separately, and we have that they can participate in governance, they can participate in different things. So can you list them?
Yes. So about the whitelist, the whitelist for me it's very important because it's the first moment for our early supporter to bring their voice, and like I mentioned before, this waitlist it's not just about the access to our private sale and with a special price, with the bonuses, but also they will have the extra bonus. Extra bonus are, for example, they will have the access with a private room, VIP room inside our Discord, and where they will receive the update, the news before the other people, directly from us. They will have the access to the team directly, so they can start to speak directly with the team. They will have the access to one special edition of AMA. It will be maybe one time per week, or it will be one time per month, but for me it's important to have these contacts where they can speak with me, they can share with me the news, they can share with me the feedback, they can give me advice and the other things. Also, like you mentioned, they will earn the vote. So like early supporters, they will receive the double amount of vote, and also they will have the access to the special staking program. This special staking program for them will permit to earn more percentage, because however we give more value for the people come today with all possible risk, about also the risk about to be afraid about us, because we need to be honestly. So the people, a lot of time the people can be afraid about the new project, but who believe in us today, they will have more things tomorrow, and not in 1 year. In some months, they will see the bigger results.
That's really admirable from a side that Savitri engaged in its part, that there is some ways for everyone to benefit, whether you're early or you came later. And is there any upcoming events, programs, or campaigns that our audience should look out for?
Yes, so now we have, for example, the program ambassador waitlist we have mentioned before, but after we have also our giveaway for permit to the people to make the first contact with us, so to spread our message with other people. After we have already received different invite for different events, blockchain events, tech events in different parts of world. For example, in Dubai, in Singapore, but all of them we will release step by step, because we want also, if our community they are ready to come with us, they can come in the events, speak directly with us, know better me, know better my team, and meet and create the real community, not just by words, but also with a fact.
So thank you very much for your answer. And now we are heading to our very last question of this interview podcast, is that what's your message to potential supporters who are considering to join Savitri today?
So when you join to Savitri, you don't join one project, you join in one family, and this family is one family with one big mission and one big value. Here your voice is important. We listen everyone, we want to receive from everywhere the feedback, and we are ready to improve our technology solution, but also ourselves, because we are not perfect, we are human like everyone. So I'm looking forward to see more people with us. I'm looking forward to receive more contacts. Today I receive around 1,000 messages every day about people ask me information, and they ask me about how work proof of unity, how work monolith block, and many different information. So, and also I hope I will see more people to come also in our AMA, because it's very important. It's very important for me, because they can speak directly with me, they can bring their questions, and I'm ready to answer everything, because for me this one it's not just one service, one technology, but it's my life mission.
So Andrea, thank you very much for your answer, and thank you very much for everyone who stayed with us until the end. This is the long format video where we hope we answered to the majority of your questions, but if you still have questions, that's okay. You can go to the description and find all the necessary links where you can find additional information, such as our website. You can find the link to our white paper, to our whitelist. You can also join to our social medias, where we have our community of Unitines. Every day our community is very active, and they produce some content every day about Savitri. If you make some content about us, we will for sure read it and try to repost it. We hope that you will find a lot of support and information from us, and that we hope you like this video with us, and you will write your comments, you will put your likes and subscribe if you do like it. So thank you very much for everyone, and see you soon in the next videos, and we hope that we will see each other more often in the videos like this, where we can give you answers directly from our founders. So bye bye everyone.
Bye.